Because I know you're going to look over here. Give it away. Give it away.
So, is that how they do it with DJ Small Fry?
Small eyes?
Small guy.
Yes.
They don't look over here. They look right there. And DJ Small Eye.
They might look off every once in a while. But it's real intimate, bro. It almost come off like they've been knowing each other for years. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I got to get these questions out so the masses will know.
Shoot.
Yeah.
We recording?
Yep.
Yeah, so.
Oh, man.
Man, first and foremost, thanks for taking the time to come on out and answer a few questions for the public, man.
See? Hold on. Hey, start that over, because I got to realize, I'm going to pretend that you're right there, bro.
Yeah.
The voice is coming out of this camera. That's VVS right there.
And this is training, PR right now. This
That
is
looks
actually
just
training.
like him.
Yeah.
This would be good for a blooper reel. Oh, there. I don't know who
Try
that
not
is.
to hit the leg of that couch too much.
Oh, okay, because
You
it's
don't want the mic.
going to
Yeah. It's gonna
All right, talk to me.
All right, so first and foremost, AP. What does AP stand for?
Well, Alex Poma is my name. If you wanted to put it into an acronym, you could say alphabetically poetic. A prodigy.
Okay.
Oh,
I was
man.
thinking about the watch. Does that have anything to do with the watch?
Nah, I'm looking at you again. No, it doesn't. It has nothing to do with the watch, man. It's just AP. It's my initials.
Okay.
And I looked at you again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to look at you again.
It's cool.
I'm going to look at you again.
So, next question.
Why is that bothering me so much? Why do I want to look?
We're going to practice. This makes for perfect. So, next question. AP,
Yeah.
when did you start rapping?
Man, I tell you what, started at that's a good question. 15 years old. I was kicking it with Mo Green, who's actually one of the producers that we primarily use today. It's a whole story behind that, but yeah, man, we just started freestyling in the basement. Turned out he knew how to punch some keys on a pad to make a beat, I guess you could say, and it was good enough that we decided we wanted to try to do it. But you know, that's, I guess, the birth of what is happening now today.
Nice. So, you signed any record label right now, or tell us about your situation?
It's a good question, man. I mean, you know, we made a decision as a team after seeing what God was putting together and the people around us that we didn't want to sign any deals, that we'd rather create a platform to where we could keep our independence and at the same time have a foundation to grow on, to bring other artists. There's a lot of talent out there. So we went ahead and we incorporated ODAT Records, and what ODAT stands for is One Day at a Time. And that's the label. You know, we got different legs growing off it. We got the outreach program, which is what I see being the biggest part of this thing, which is just getting out, getting our hands dirty and helping God's kids. ODAT Fires the clothing. ODAT Certifies the music. And then ODAT Affiliates is going to be just like co-op projects and relationships without, I guess, necessarily contractually binding to other people, just getting out and good people doing good work with good people. That's the vision that we see as the company.
Okay, so one day at a time.
That's right.
Is that what you pretty much practice? I mean, in everyday life, is it just the music? I mean, tell us about that a little bit.
Oh man, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, one day at a time is how I have to live. I come from a lot of drug addiction, loss. You know, my testimony and bearing witness to that is something we could do at a different time, but just on a day-to-day basis, yeah, I got to make sure I'm keeping God first. To the best of my ability, trying to help out his kids anywhere I can, and you know, just trying to be a better man with each day. And as the days progress, you know, he's leading me down the right street. But yeah, one day at a time. I can't think too far this way. I can't go too far back. Or I won't be sitting right here with y'all. So.
Okay, so yeah, just thinking about that one day at a time. I mean, is there like anyone in the industry right now, or maybe not even in the industry, that you like to do a collaboration with, feature, video, anything with?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of talent out there. I would love to work with, to be honest, I'd love to work with NF. I'd love to do something with Logic. I'd love to do something with Joyner Lucas, you know, Hobson. You know, people, I don't really care what you got, to be honest. If you got talent and a story and something that touches people, that's what I'm attracted to. Whether you got 100 billion followers or 7, you know, I could care less. about that, to be frank. But there's a lot of people out there doing some things that I would love to be affiliated with, and there's a lot of people unknown that I want to figure out who they are and work with them, you know, to give them a shot to make something special.
So yeah. I mean, that's really good, man. You seem to have your head on straight. I mean, is there anything particular we should pay attention to? Any song that's coming out? Anything that's just we should just know?
Yeah, a couple things, man. You know, AP, I'm just one of a team. You know, Dope is AP and Sensei. Sensei, he couldn't be here today, but y'all get to know him. Sensei's great. He's going to be putting out co-op projects with me. We got Dope, which is Dealers of Positive Energy. It's a self-titled EP. Because Us Together is dope, but the name of the project is the same. Out of that project, look out for Bad Mojo. That's going to be a single. It's going to rock the clubs, going to rock the radios. Grind with touring, featuring HD, beat made by El Tor. Big shout out to HD, El Tor. That's going to be a banger off that project. Once Dope 2 hits, which will be in about 3 to 6 months after the initial release of Dope 1 here in about a month, that's going to be it. It's going to be a wrap. You'll find probably about every song on there to your liking. And then we're just going to keep spanking the baby. So just keep a lookout. AP, I got my album done for about a year out. But there's going to be a lot of good music coming your way.
So Dope. Dealers of Positive Energy.
That's
Let's
right.
talk about that. Because most people hear Dope and they might think, man, what are you doing, AP? What's going on? So Dealers of Positive Energy.
Right.
Give us a little bit about that.
So it's like the backdoor approach, right? Like we come from Dope. And the connotation that the word itself has is drugs, right? Dope, selling dope. Well, that's not dope. That's the thing. That's not dope. Like, that's not cool to emulate. I think something that could get people arrested, killed, or get them not really happy with themselves in life. It's a facade. It's like smoke and mirrors, right? It's like, ooh, this looks one way, but it's a whole nother way. But you put the right lighting on it. You make people wear the right stuff with the right music that emulates some sort of emotion, right? And all of a sudden it's a good thing. But it's a lie. That's a trickery that they want you to see. So you fall into the same facade and you stay stuck. But Dope, for real, when you put it in Dealers of Positive Energy, cool now, right? That's what we're trying to show them. And we're trying to backdoor them, hitting the listeners in the same ear spot. So we'll take you to the trap. We come from the trap. You know, it's not a game. You know, I've been in the belly of the beast. I've been there, right? We'll take you there. But we're backdooring you. I'm going to let you know right now, straight up to God. Because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here talking to y'all, man. I'm not afraid to tell you. And because you'll probably forget that you even saw this and you'll hear the music and still think what you think, but you're getting I'm trying to tell you, we're planting the seed. It's coming for you. On faith and love and gratitude and trust, right? That's dope. And, we just want to lead people to the light, man. And that's really what it is. We're trying to serve God's weight. He's got a lot of dope. He'll get you lit, but he needs some people to push it. So that's what we're trying to do. That's where it comes from. So
I like that. I agree. I don't know. I sometimes use that method myself. I post a lot on Instagram and people ask me why am I posting so much, content involving booty shaking and strippers, right. And they ask, and I tell them I like to do what I call like an overlay for the underlay. I give them something that they're gonna look at, and then I switch it up with some real content. So is that what you're pretty much saying you're doing with Dope?
Right, but no, we're not even putting the fabrication out of look at this. I mean, Off Muscle, if we reference anything, it's in your face, but it's presented in such a way that it still touches the same senses and the ears in certain types of music that you may hear. But the content's not that way. The content is what it is. We don't bait and switch. There's no point. You know what I mean? It's people either going to follow you for what you believe in and what you stand for and like that, or they're not. And that clout in between is going to fall to the wayside when they find out who you really are anyway. So at the end of the day, it is what it is.
You know what? I like that. I'm going to take a little bit from that. I got one question. One last one.